So here's another story about miracles or magic, unseen forces. Replace the word God with whatever it is that you believe in so that you remain open and truly hear what I'm saying so you can receive the wisdom I'm trying to share. So this lady approached me, never met her before. She's a stranger, never talked with her face to face on camera. This was all over text chat. She messaged me on Instagram and just needed guidance, wanted somebody to listen to her, wanted somebody to connect with her, and just kind of let it unfold from there. So as I do, I worked with her, and it's a long story, but just keep that in mind. Later, after speaking with her, I was doing ritual work, and this is in private. She had no idea I was doing this. This is all me. This is in my mind. I had visions come to me. I didn't create these. These just came to me during this ritual work. And I seen her on her knees on the ground, hunched over, crying in pain, struggling. And there were dark figures all around her. Demons, monsters, whatever. I came down from the sky, or a version of me, or maybe it wasn't me, maybe it was some kind of angel, came down with a sword and landed on top of the demons, the darkness, these figures, and a giant shockwave went out. They scattered, evaporated, if you will, turned into particles of energy. They transformed from this darkness into light, and she could stand up, she could breathe, she had wings, opened them up, and like a breath of fresh air, like, wow, I can finally feel again. I'm not held down, I'm not in chains. So that happened, and then I cleansed her spirit, like energy work, and then I transmitted feelings and thoughts telepathically, things that have helped me personally and others I've worked with on my own journey, on their journeys. It's a long story. So this was all in my mind. It just came to me. She messaged me at the same time. I didn't see it until a few hours later after the ritual work. She messaged me at the same time saying, I just projectile vomited everywhere. And when I seen it, I immediately thought the movies, exorcism, demonic possession, projectile vomiting everywhere. And I asked her, how do you feel now? She says, I feel much better than I have in a long time. I went outside, I grounded in nature, I connected with God, with the universe, with myself, and then that led into me clearing out things in my life that have kept me attached to my past, to my demons. She went and cleaned her car, whatever it is, So I have this vision come to me of her being trapped, surrounded by this darkness, this stuff from the past, these demons, and like she couldn't move. And I do this cleansing on her after protecting her or whatever did, and then I sent her strength, healing. And then at the same time she messages me saying, I projectile vomited everywhere, I released. And then that led into clearing out stuff from her past. So fast forward, I continued working with her. This led into me doing something very intentional. Again, she had no idea I was doing this. This is all in my mind. It was a form of prayer. And when I do things in my mind, I know from my own experience, in my mind, I know from my own experiences that they have a real direct influence on things in this reality, on people. I have many stories. So I intentionally pray for her. And in this scene, it's a lot, I'm not going to share it all, but the main thing is I created a rainbow over her, a beautiful rainbow, and I let it rain down on her, all different colors. Another form of cleansing, giving her more strength to keep walking on her path, connecting with her purpose, God, whatever. I said, God, give me confirmation. I know it works, but I like to receive reflections, confirmation. I said, show me a rainbow in this external reality, any form of a rainbow to let me know that it worked. So fast forward, she messages me and says, there are rainbows surrounding my house. They're everywhere. I never told her any of this. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't speak a word. This was all in my mind. We weren't talking about rainbows in any of our conversations. And then as soon as I do this in my mind and ask God for reflections, validation, confirmation of what I did, Boom. Rainbows all around her house. Literal physical rainbows outside. And that led into these next events, this chain of events. Let me show you. So after all that happened, this came through. My name is Ryan. Look at the rainbow. This is from another stranger. They messaged me on Instagram. It's somebody I've worked with in the past, one-on-one sessions. They said, saw this yesterday at work, and it's funny, they rarely put stuff out like this on the floor. So she randomly sends me this, has no idea any of that transpired, and it's my name with a rainbow. God delivering the confirmation. Notice the eagles. That's important for what I'm about to share next. So my birthday was last Monday. I just turned 32, and I went kayaking on Saturday. And on the way back, I was thinking about God. I was passing a church that I've been led to recently. I've been going there, and there was an eagle in the sky. Remember that name, Ryan, my name with the rainbow and the eagles? In the sky was an eagle, and I was passing the church thinking about all this, and the song, the radio says, New Discovery Music. New Discovery. And it was the song Cage the Elephant, Rainbows. Confirmation received. Be open to it. Talk with God. Experiment in your mind. Pay attention. You might be surprised. It's all around us, all the time.